Bonjour, hi. I'm Marie-Louise Gay, and I'm here in la petite librairie Drawn and Quarterly because I wanted to read my new book to you, which is The Three Brothers, a book that I wrote and illustrated. So sit down, get comfortable, and here's the story. The Three Brothers. Every night, Finn reads a story to his brothers. The three brothers love adventure stories about animals, living in dark forests, on top of high mountains, or deep in the jungle. When I grow up, said Finn, I want to be an explorer. I want to travel around the world to see wild animals. Me too, said Leo, the middle brother. But why wait? We could go on an expedition tomorrow. Yes, said Finn. Maybe we will see a bear, or a fox, or even a wolf. A wolf, said Leo. Imagine seeing a wolf. Uli, the smallest brother, just snored. He always fell asleep before the end of the story. The three brothers woke up at dawn and jumped into their clothes. They packed their lunches. They didn't forget the binoculars or the compass. Finn opened the door. It had snowed all night. Uh-oh, said Leo. Imagine. The three brothers had to climb out the window. They didn't have snowshoes. What did they do? They tied pie plates to their boots. Follow me, said Finn. And there you see Leo helping Uli out the window. Off they went across snowy fields, up the hill and into the forest. Uli had insisted on wearing his bear suit. He walked slowly like a bear, swaying from side to side. Wait for me, he said in a growly bear voice. Look at the forest, huh? And that's where they live, right there. You can see their footprints in the snow. They walked and walked, weaving between the trees, jumping over logs and falling in the deep, heavy snow. Are we there yet? Growled Uli for the third time. Stop talking, said Finn. You'll scare all the wild animals away. What animals? Asked Leo. I've seen some birds, but not one single wild animal. Wait, said Finn. Did you hear that? Finn stopped. Leo bumped into Finn. Uli bumped into Leo, and Uli fell flat on his back like a furry turtle. I don't hear anything, said Leo as he pulled Uli up. The forest was still and empty. You could almost hear a snowflake fall. I thought I heard a growl, said Finn, or a howl. I know there are some animals around. I can almost see them, can't you? Leo shrugged. They trudged on through the snow. Wait for me, howled Uli. The three brothers finally reached the top of the hill. There you see them. They could see the whole world from up there. Do you remember Grandpa told us that when he was small, there were hundreds of wild animals in the forest? Asked Finn. Yes, he said he saw foxes and bears, and badgers and rabbits, said Leo. And chimpunks, yelled Uli. Grandpa saw a giant, ferocious chimpunks. I think he means chipmunks, whispered Finn to Leo. But where did the animals go? Asked Leo. They didn't vanish into thin air. Grandpa said that the weather isn't like it used to be, answered Finn. Sometimes there are hurricanes or floods. Other times it is so hot and dry that the forests burn. The animals have to leave their homes to find food and water. But here it is cold and snowy, said Leo. And when spring comes, the snow will melt, and there will be water and berries and mushrooms to eat. Will the animals come back then? And just so you know, there goes Uli sliding down the hill. Woohoo! I don't know, said Finn. Grandpa said that people are trying to fix the weather. asked Leo. Nobody can switch off the sun or stop the ocean from flooding. I don't know, but there must be a way, said Finn. Hey, where's Uli? Asked Leo. He was here a minute ago. Uh-oh, look. Leo and Finn stared at the two sets of pie-plate tracks behind them. Where was the third set? The two brothers tramped back and forth between the trees, searching for Uli. They called and called, Uli, Uli, Uli. And the forest echoed back, Uli. Well, it took a long time, but finally Leo found Uli. He was in the hollowed out trunk of the biggest tree in the forest. Uli, said Leo, what are you doing in there? This is my bear cave, growled Uli. I am going to sleep here until spring, and then I'll come out to eat some berries. There you can barely see him because he's right inside of his bear cave. It was the perfect place for a sleepy bear and two cold explorers. Warm and dry with piles of soft leaves to sleep on. It was also a good place to eat lunch. The three brothers wolfed down their sandwiches. Finn sighed. I wish we had seen at least one wild animal. And Leo stared out at the forest. If we can't see any animals, he thought, why not make some? And that is what they did. The three brothers rolled huge snowballs and found sticks and leaves to make all sorts of animals, a fox or two, a porcupine, a family of rabbits right here, and the porcupine, and the fox, and an enormous sleeping polar bear. The moon came up. The herd of wild snow animals glittered in the silvery light. They almost look real, whispered Finn. Let's come back with Grandpa tomorrow, said Leo. As they made their way home, he can help us make more animals. Grandpa can wear my bear suit, said Uli, if he is too cold. And here my story finishes with a special surprise, where a fox does come out of the trees and meets with a snow fox. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope you'll read it. I hope you'll find it in a library or in a bookstore, and you'll read it over and over again. Thank you.